Hello, Serge here from the Backyard Driving Range. We have a question that came in from Robert Grace, and Bob says, I have not been able to stand all winter or get out on the golf course due to ulcers on the bottom of my feet. The doctor said I will be able to play in a month. Is there any exercise or any activity I can use to help me be ready to play? By the way, I will have to use a cart for a few weeks. I am 659 years old. I think you hit an extra number somewhere around here. So I'm guessing it's either 65, 59, or 69, but I don't think it's 659 years old. And this is the first time I have not been able to play golf year-round since I started playing in my 20s. Thanks, Serge, for all your help making my game better the last few years with your style of playing. Okay. I think the thing is since you have these issues with the bottom of your feet, one of the things you can't be doing is standing up and making practice swings. And so with a golf club, or even without a golf club, but I would say that as soon as you're able to start standing up, you might want to try to start doing some practice swinging, maybe just with your hands to start feeling it, and then work into a golf club. In the meantime, I think one thing that many of us never, ever think about is practice swinging in your mind. I mean, I remember about a year ago, in the first tournament of the year on a Champions Tour, they were interviewing Hale Irwin, and a question was prefaced with a statement, and then the question came afterwards, and it said, Hale, I know that you've been having some back issues lately, and it affected your play in tournaments last year and everything else, and that you weren't able to practice that much hitting golf balls or whatever, so you came out here today and shot a great round, so what did you do to keep your swing in shape? And he said, I've been practicing in my mind. Mental practice is great practice, because remember what I say, and I'm emphatic about this. There's no such thing as muscle memory. It's mental memory. And so the mind controls everything. The mind is what triggers the proper muscles to which muscles to move, how to move, and when to move. And so it's all mental. So I think sitting in a chair and just closing your eyes and seeing yourself swinging, hitting a golf ball, and trying to see it, and to the point of it's as clear as a bell, like you were watching on TV. And if you do have your swings on some videos, watch it on TV. And especially, as I've always recommended, when you go out there, most of us only video our swing when we're swinging bad. How about videotaping it when you're swinging good? That way you really have good pictures to look at. So let's not forget, if we have videos of ourselves, watching them, and if we don't, practice in your mind if you can't get up and swing. After that, and in conjunction with that is, let's use this time to stay physically fit. Let's either go see a physical trainer, or whatever, at a gym or whatever, or there's plenty of books out there you can Google them and find out or whatever. And hopefully, as I've said in the past on these dailies, the Serge site will be more than just the golf swing. We want it to be a totally all-encompassing health wellness site that'll have health issues, nutrition, exercises, and stuff. We'll have a whole section on the website about drills, exercises, and things you can do for stretching, flexibility, and strength. And anything you do in those areas will be great, so that you'll be more fit when you come out. Because if you haven't been walking, which means you haven't been able to get out there and do a lot of things that you can do for fitness, there's nothing that says you can't be sitting on the floor and doing stretches and flexibility stuff that you can be doing sitting in a chair or sitting on the floor where you can stretch. And if you've not been able to stand and walk, or stand on it long enough to do other things. So use that opportunity to at least stay fit or get more fit, and practice in your mind. And then as soon as you're able to start walking, start swinging, and make sure that your swing is and your muscles are pretty much tuned up before you go out and just go out to the range and start hitting golf balls. Because if you haven't played for a long time and you go out there and start hitting them full bore too fast, that could cause some issues with injuries. But again, doing the exercises to stay supple, flexible, and increase your strength should help you there. But work into it rather slowly once you get out, and keep reading up on the Peak Performance Golf Swing, and just so that when you get out there and everything's ready to go, you'll be ready to go when your feet say you can get out. The doctor says your feet are good and you can get out there and You can work yourself right into the peak performance golf swing and start playing golf pretty quickly, hitting good shots. But then probably need to spend some time on that short game to get that touch back, because full swing is one thing, but in the end, touch is even more important. He's going to might even take more. It'll take a lot more practice to get the touch back. So get out there and work on your short game, because hitting great shots and having your short game all stale and rusty is going to just crank those scores up for you. So don't forget the short game. All right, always got to be a short game wizard. All right, well, that's it for the Surge on staying fit and keeping our swing fit, even if it's in our mind when you're unable to play because of some physical issues. Okay, well, that's it for today, and I'll be talking to you all again soon.